There's the loot. I get that. Do I just stick the shit in there and call it a day, or what?
I have no idea.
See, I get the fire. I get that. I get that totally. This thing not so much. Hit open. This gives me loot.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right, I'm just gonna put. All right, I'm gonna put some ore in there. We'll go do some stuff. We'll come back and see what happens.
Alright, I'm going to put, like, a lot of my stuff inside this thing, because since we can use it.
Okay. I can't because you're in it. How do you use workbench? Do I jump on the workbench? Is that how it works?
Go ahead and take, my ore also, and put it in the fire, just to see.
I guess
I'm gonna
that's
go
fine.
punch him down. I'm gonna wait for you.
Put my wood in there. Put my cloth in there. And my animal fat. Use open. Okay, that seems to how it works. Okay. Seems to be how it works.
Yeah. Anytime we get stuff, I'm just gonna put it in this storage thing since he's gonna.
It's not very big, so.
I mean, just in case if I die.
Oh yeah.
The possibility of that happening is really good. Okay, close the door. Sweet.
I did. Oh.
No, I did.
That's what I mean. Like I thought I heard it go in there. First things first. The tree's going down. Could be my bitch tree.
Does he want us to farm over here or to go to that other area?
I'll do the area, but I just saw this tree, so I thought I would kill it. Okay. Again, this tree's rejected, so I don't think he's gonna mind that much.
Yeah.
Getting some wood. I like how, like, if you look at it, there's news, there's guides to the game, discussion where you get right into the forums. Steam is really thought out very well.
Yeah, I'm really impressed with Steam. I will say that.
I mean, from when I first used it back in like 2004, 2003.
Holy moly!
What?
I had no idea it was back then that far.
Well, it's only got Half-Life 2, and that's the game, one of the first games I did. Steam was pretty cool with an idea back then, but now it's. I mean, I'll admit I didn't use it all that much to its full ability because I didn't know too much about it, like how to use it properly. But since I've become older, I mean, it's got almost amazing amount of abilities of just what it can do.
I think we're going up this way.
We are, but I saw this tree and I was curious about it, so I'm killing it. But like, Steam is what a lot of the games are trying to become. And Valve sees this, and I mean, some people might know. I'm sure you don't know, Andrew, but Steam is actually making their own video game system to a point.
Really?
It's called the Steam Machine. All it really is, it's basically all it is just a computer. It's really all it is. But the thing is, like, when you have a video game system, you really can't upgrade your video game system. You can't add stuff to it to make it better. Where you at?
I was right, pretty much behind you where you were punching the tree.
Okay.
I'm up by that hut where you said he was gonna kill that dude later.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But anyway, Steam's making their own thing. It's called Steam Machine. The thing is, they're kind of expensive, but there's different versions of it by different companies. That's why it's kind of weird. But Steam does have their own controller out coming up for it. And it has a lot of potential. I mean, but the thing is, you can just build your own computer, like cheap computer, with a great graphics card, and make a Steam machine. Because you can actually, what you can do is you can actually download the Steam OS or the operating system. But the thing is, when you play a game on your computer, like this, you need a little bit more power than you would a video game system in a way, to a point. But now with the PlayStation, 4 and Xbox One, even the PS3 and Xbox 360 had this kind of similar issue. To a point, let's just go back to this. If you remember the PlayStation 2. It had an operating system, but not really. It was just kind of a thing.
Remember people telling me that you could play online or something like that.
On the PS2, yeah, you could play on the PS2. I had the adapter for it. I just never played on it. But anyway, But no, like, it had an operating system, but not really. It was just kind of when you didn't put a disk in, that's kind of the little program that showed up, and that was it. But, you know, operating system and stuff and background things take up resources. When you have just a video game system such as, you know, a PS4 or you know, whatever, video games become the more important thing, so when a video game is inserted, it's basically using most of its resources for video games, but, or I really should say PS3, but the PS4 and Xbox One, they're becoming more like a regular PC where they're doing things in the background, like, you know, an actual PC does. And that's the kind of the problem. We need, like, we're playing on our PCs right now. Our issue is, you know, it's running Windows in the background. It's also running some of the, like, you know, your antivirus. It's all that stuff. It's, even though you're not using it, it's running in the background. And it takes up resources. The Steam OS, what it does is basically makes your computer like that, but it removes, there's no background sources. Is this you, Andrew?
No. What's up, dude? Just us.
Oh. Andrew, where'd you go?
You're right by that guy, right?
Hatchet or anything?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we're fine. We're just farming, but where are you at, Andrew?
Oh, okay. It'll spawn right in front of me in those two little cities, and then you got, that's a, what's his face, the dudes that were saying that it's like an Alka. And then to the right of that, you got some more over there.
Awesome. Oops. Awesome, man. Thanks.
Yeah, good luck.
But anyway, but that's the thing with the SteamOS. It's not running. It's running an operating system in the background, but it's very small. So some of the, like, you know, for instance, when we got you an 8-core processor, you know, it's powerful. You may not need as much power to run it because you don't have that background stuff running it. The only thing you really needs is a powerful graphics card, and that's about it. But you know, again, that's just an example. But yeah, they're making their own operating system or their own video games in a way. Some people are excited, some people are just kind of like, eh. But I mean, Steam. What I mean by Steam has what video game systems wanting for years. It's just the infrastructure. I mean, like I said, you can jump in, say you're having a problem with a game, you can pause it, enter a form, ask a question, wait for an answer, and there you go. The Wii U actually has something very similar to that. And I was actually surprised to see that when I turned it on and everything. But the thing is, video game systems are becoming more and more user-friendly, but the games are becoming more and more watered down in a way. Not by watered down, I mean they don't mean like the games aren't as epic. I just think they're just not as fun. Well, they're not as fun. They're just, there's nothing new out there. It's like let's use Call of Duty for an example. When you played the first Call of Duty, it was fun as shit because it was something fresh and exciting and new. You know, it was amazing. And then you play the current Call of Duty, it's like, oh, it's just kind of like the last one. There's maybe some new things here and there, but nothing to make it really worth the purchase, really. And I think it's also the similar. You see that similar with movies right now, which is rehash after rehash after rehash.
Yep.
But and that's what happened in the video game industry. And you know, last time this happened, to do this, but I do believe that, you know, we may be heading towards a video game crash, or by video game crash I mean video game market crash. And if it happens, it happens, I guess. But I mean, the video game industry is a very, very, very big industry right now. And if people just stop buying it because there's just nothing new with it, which I don't blame people.
Where's my chicken? Oh no.
I ate my chicken too.
No, I don't know where mine's at. I didn't put it in the thing.
I think you did.
Ah, bummer.
You
Is that you?
That's
Yep,
me.
that's you.
So, I don't know. I mean, it's kind of interesting to watch the market flow and everything. Because, I think right now PS4 is winning by a lot. And the Wii U is actually starting to beat the Xbox One. The Xbox One's not selling at all very well. In current generation systems and everything. But games like this, I do believe is
What is that?
What's what?
I'm scared to go right there. Straight ahead. Watch out. Careful.
It's a rock.
Oh, it's a rock. Oh,
No, it's wood.
get that wood.
But like games like this, they're just kind of like, I mean, I know this is basically just Minecraft, but it's got its own little thing to it. I mean, it's doing its own little thing. It's basically what's I think is going to save the market. I mean, Minecraft was a big boost. It was something totally new. Everyone came into it and was excited. DayZ, while it's just an FPS or third-person shooter too, it's got its own niche. Because I mean, yeah, it's running on the zombie theme, which is I think to me is starting to get a little old, but still it's got some life in it if done correctly.
I
I
agree.
believe DayZ. Huh?
I said I agree.
But DayZ's kind of has its own thing, because the zombies aren't really scary. But I think it's more of the social experiment of, alright, I just got all my stuff. Do I kill that guy in hopes he doesn't kill me, or do I try to be friends with him? Do I trust him? It's more that social experiment, because, you know, if an apocalypse did happen in the way of, you know, DayZ did, you would be doing the same thing.
Exactly.
It's a social experiment of it, and it's really interesting. But you know, if these games don't keep popping out like they do, I don't see the industry lasting very long. But you know, there still is some comfort in games being the exact same as they've always been. I mean, look at Nintendo. I mean, they've been making the same Mario game basically for years now, but it's got its own flavor to it, and it's still fun and exciting. Like I really did. When I got the Wii U, I bought Super Mario 3D World. It's fun as hell. I enjoyed it so much. I mean, it was really good. But it's the same game I played for years. I mean, Zelda's the same way, but Zelda's just fun. And Mario Kart's a good example. Mario Kart really has not changed all that much.
First one's still the best.
I don't know, N64, I mean, I like the first one, but N64 version's got a pretty good run for its money, you have to admit. Actually, I think my favorite one to this day, probably because I just have really, a lot of good memories, has to be the GameCube Double Dash. I don't know why, I just had a lot of good memories of that one.
Flick your torch so I can see where you're at.
Oh, kind of walked away a little bit. I'm back to where I was at. My torch is up, by the way. It's alright. Alright. But,
Don't see you.
a sec. Back to this. Yeah, I walked a little further than I thought I did. But I mean, you gotta say, do you enjoy playing a little bit of Mario Kart here and there?
I've played Mario forever, but I love Mario Kart.
Exactly. I mean,
Oh,
I'm
there
really excited for. You see me?
that's you. Yeah.
Oh.
You're like almost right behind you. I guess
Oh, okay.
away from the moon is like two big like rock formations.
Not that far. That far.
Oh no! I need to go back to the place I'm at 164 health.
All right. Do you know how to get back there?
Nope.
Well, come up to me and we'll get back there.
Hopefully I can make it.
You can. I mean, you don't die that quickly when you're starving, really. But no, like I said, like I mean, I'm real excited for the Mario Kart coming out
Okay.
here soon. But
Right next to you.
okay, well, let's get back. I believe it's this way. But no, I mean, it's an interesting market. I mean, for not, you know, I didn't go to school for economy or, you know, accounting or anything, but I still have a great big interest in it. For some reason, I don't know why.
I agree. Have you ever seen what movie is it?
Economics?
No. There's a movie that is amazing. It's what is it called? It's got.
What's it about? Let's do that.
It's about what they do is they do an experiment, social experiment, and they have it's either a prisoner or a guard.
Oh, that thing I know you're talking about. And the prisoners also started,
Riding, yeah.
yeah, or the guards basically started acting like actual guards.
It's
Even though
a
they were told,
really good movie.
even though they were told, it's actually a true story.
Oh, it is?
It's a true story, yeah. They actually did do that. But I've never seen the movie. That's what I thought you were talking about. Was just that didn't know there was a movie about it. But that's actually a true story. I actually had when I was doing some psychology class in college. That's what they talked about. There's that house right there. But that's one of the experiments they talked about. But they even told them this is an experiment, like up front. You know, like all right, cool. No, that was the big thing. Big thing.
You scared the crap out of me.
Hello there, neighbor.